I've been in this building in quite some time, but you mentioned my first race for district attorney here in San Francisco, and a number of folks were by my side, but included in that group were Fred Pecker and Leroy King.
That's right.
And great members of ILWU who were dear friends of mine. And when I literally first ran and nobody thought it was possible that I could win, they were with me. So I give honor to the memory of the two of them. But I am honored to be with you this afternoon. And listen, I'll tell you, I fully intend to win this election. But every election I have fought and run has been with labor and with ILWU. We have stood together, as you've mentioned, in many battles that have been about fighting, obviously, for workers' rights, but fighting for collective bargaining, fighting to make sure that working men and women have the dignity they deserve. I give all thanks and praise every day to you for the work that organized labor and ILWU has done to fight to make sure that working people receive the wages that reflect the dignity of the work, and receive the respect around having a safe working condition and having the ability to also deal with the challenges that present us today, such as the issue of automation, such as what we need to do to make sure that we have the ability for folks to be able to work and not have to go through a clearance process based on some concerns that existed, in September of 2001, but that have not actually panned out in terms of who can work and have access to those jobs. So I'm here to listen as much as I am to talk, but I will tell you I would be honored to have your support in this election. My election and this campaign for me has really been focused on, as much as anything, what I call my 3 a.m. agenda, which is this. It is about dealing with the issues that wake people up in the middle of the night. So some people call that the 3 a.m. thought, right? The middle of the night thought. Because what I know is that for the vast majority of Americans right now, there are a lot of issues that are waking up in the middle of the night that are not being addressed. I intend to be a problem-solving president who addresses those issues. And what do people wake up in the middle of the night thinking about? Well, they think about their health care, their personal health, the health of their children or their parents. They think about, can they get a job, keep a job, pay the bills by the end of the month, retire with dignity? For so many seniors that I've been meeting around our country, can they afford to pay for their prescription drugs? For so many, are they going to be there, and is there going to be health care there if they're laid off? For so many of our students, can they pay off those student loans? These are the things that keep people up in the middle of the night, and these are my priorities in this election. And as I've said, ILWU has always been with me, but it has been a relationship that has been about me listening as much as I talk, so that I can make sure that I hear from you and that the priorities of your members are reflected in my agenda. So I'm happy to answer any specific questions, but I also want to hear from you. And with that, I'm going to close my comments. But I would be honored to have your support.
It's open.